Hello there, it's Samantha. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello. My name is Samantha and this is my channel where I talk all about books. Anyway, today I've come to you with my reading vlog for week 3 of the Owls. Today is the 15th of April, so we are precisely halfway through the readathon. I have so far completed 3 of my books for the readathon, so I still have 9 left to go. I really don't think it's gonna happen, but we'll see. So I'm currently in the middle of like 3 books. I'm currently still reading Night Film by Marisha Pessl. I'm on page 396 of like 580 something. So I still have like 200 pages of this book left to go. And then I also am reading this book called Love Hurts by Malorie Blackman, which is actually an anthology of short stories and extracts from books. I'm really not enjoying it that much, but I have like 4 short stories / extracts left to go, and I have like less than 100 pages. So my plan is to actually finish that tonight. And then I'm also listening to Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix on audiobook. So for now, my main priority is finishing this one and Love Hurts. I only just started Order of the Phoenix, so that's like not a main priority. But my classes started up again yesterday because I had a week off for Easter and I forgot that classes were going to be starting again, and now I have so much work to do. I should get going and get started on some work because it's already 9:30. Hello, good afternoon. I'm done with work for the day. Yay, it's 3:22. So not actually that late, but I'm just very tired. I should do more work in theory, but I'm just not. I'm gonna do some more stuff tomorrow, but I am about to go and walk Alan, who is our neighbor's dog who we've been walking. I'm going to go with my mom to walk Alan, and then I'm gonna come back, and I'm determined to finish Love Hurts today. That is my plan. I have like 4 short stories left. I'm going to read them all this afternoon and be done with this book so I can move on to something more fun. And then tomorrow, I'm determined to finish Night Film. It's happening. But yeah, that's where we're at. I'm just gonna get changed and then I'm gonna go with the dog, and I will obviously include the Alan footage, which everyone wants. Hello, good morning. It is Thursday. I have very exciting news. I finally finished another Owl. Yay! I finally finished reading Love Hurts, and this one was to complete the Ancient Runes Owl, which was to read a book with a heart on the cover. There are lots of hearts on this cover. Overall, it wasn't very good, but I finished it. Yay! And it completed another one of my Owls. And then last night, before I went to bed, I started reading The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. I bought this the other day on Kindle because it was only 99p, so I was like, I am buying that. This book has been on my radar for such a long time, and I just haven't read it yet, so I picked it up, and I'm actually going to use this one to complete the Care of Magical Creatures Owl, which is to read a book with a creature with a beak on the cover, because this has 2 little birds on it. And I was originally going to read Nevernight for this challenge, and I still really want to read Nevernight, but the problem is I haven't really been doing a lot of audiobook listening, and I only have Nevernight on audio at the moment because I don't have all my books with me. So I've just decided that I will read that another time, and The Unhoneymooners is a much better option. So yeah, I'm gonna read that one, and I read 52 pages of that last night. Yesterday I read 181 pages, which is not too bad. Not too bad at all. I don't actually have that much work to do today. Like, I have a lot of deadlines coming up, so I should probably work on one of those. But also, I really want to finish Night Film. I'm on page 402. There are like 580 pages or something like that. Maybe 590. And I just want to be done. So I'm hoping to read a massive chunk, if not finish this book, today. But yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. Like last week, I was just very all over the place. So this week I feel a lot better about reading, about getting things done. I feel like I can complete this. I still have so many Owls left, but I feel like I can do it. I'm gonna bake some cookies today, and I think I'm gonna listen to the Order of the Phoenix audiobook while I do that. That's where we're at. Hello there, good afternoon. I was about to say good morning, good afternoon. It is a Friday. I keep on thinking it's Thursday today because of the long weekend, but it's Friday. So yesterday I actually had a really good reading day. I didn't actually start doing work yesterday until like 3. So I had 2 actual like sit down classes yesterday, one at 4 and then one at 8:30. Because I had class at 4 and I had to go all the way till like 9:45, I decided that I wasn't going to start working until 3 anyway. So I did read quite a bit yesterday. Also, I made those cookies which I showed you, which were the dark chocolate almond butter cookies from Pret, and they're like my all-time favorite cookie. And they released the recipe because obviously like we're in isolation, so they released the recipe and they were so good. So yeah, while I was making those, I listened to more of the Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix audiobook. I read 70 pages yesterday, so I'm now on page 181. I also read 55 pages of Night Film, so I'm now on page 451. I'm very close to the end. I just want to finish it, to be honest, because I'm not enjoying it very much at all. But I also read 47 pages of The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren, so I'm now on page 99 of that, so I'm like almost a quarter of the way through. So yeah, I had a pretty successful reading day. I read a total of 172 pages, which is not too shabby, but I've just had like the most boring morning ever. I had to catch up on a class that I missed a couple weeks ago, so I had to like write out all the notes from the presentation, and it took so long, and I had to do that because I have to take an exam. I have until tomorrow to do it. I thought I might as well do it today and get it out of the way. It's open book, so it shouldn't be too difficult, but I just had to write out the notes from that class. Anyway, so now I have all my notes ready. I'm gonna take a long break and read some more of this book. Great. And then I will do my exam after lunch. That's my plan. Hello, good, focus on me. Good morning, it is Saturday. I was about to say Thursday. I'm really confused about the days of the week this week. Anyway, hello, good morning. I am tired. I have very exciting news. Yesterday, after I finished doing all my work, I was determined to finish Night Film by Marisha Pessl, and I finally did. I finally finished this beast and completed another owl, which was the Arithmancy owl, so yay, it's done. I was not a huge fan of this book. I thought it was very, very long, and I didn't enjoy the twist, so I ended up giving this book a 2 out of 5 stars, and I'll talk about it more in my April wrap-up at the end of the month. But yeah, that's all you need to know. I finished it. Finally, it completed an owl. We can move on. So yeah, yesterday I ended up reading a lot because I read the last 142 pages of this that I had left, and I also read 74 pages of The Unhoneymooners. So I read 216 pages yesterday, which is like a lot. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And then this morning, I've been reading some more of The Unhoneymooners. I'm really enjoying it at the moment. It took me a little while to get into it, but I reached a point and I was like, this is really good. I'm currently like 66% of the way through or something like that. So I'm on page 294. I'll probably end up finishing it today because I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, this is a much more successful week of the owls than last week, which was not very successful. I actually don't feel very well, which is really weird. I feel kind of sick, which is strange. Might have something to do with the chocolate chip pancakes I had for breakfast, but I don't know. Probably not. Today we're doing a pub quiz with my family. My aunts and uncles and stuff, and some of my cousins are all going to be joining in, and each family is like making 2 rounds, and then yeah, so we're doing that in a little while, so that should be fun. Hello, good evening. It is still Saturday. I am very tired, but I have exciting news. I have finished yet another book, which means I have finished yet another owl. Yay! So I finished reading The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren, and that completed the Care of Magical Creatures owl because there are technically 2 creatures with beaks on the cover because there are 2 little birds on it. I loved this book so much. I'm really glad that yesterday was a shit read, and then today I had a really great one. I just could not stop reading it. It was so much fun. It was so cute and I loved it, and oh my god, there was just this most amazing scene in it. I don't want to talk about what it was because spoilers, but if you've read it, please hit me up so I can talk to someone about the scene in question. We also had a little pub quiz with my family today, like my extended family, which was actually pretty fun. We only actually got through 1 round each though, so next weekend we're doing it again with more rounds, and then eventually, I don't know how many weeks this is gonna go on, but eventually we will have a winning family. So yeah, it should be really fun. I just stuck on the Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix audiobook because I want to make some more progress in that. And also I was cleaning my room a little bit because it got a little bit out of control. And then tonight I'm going to start reading this book physically, which is Dark Days Pact by Alison Goodman. I think this one will take me a little while. Now I'm 6 owls down. So left on my TBR I have Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, The Dark Days Pact, Mistborn, so Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, Peter Pan, and The Anti-Virginity Pact by Katie Weismar. So I still have 6 books on my TBR. I also have so much stuff to do for school, but it's fine. I'm feeling so much better. I finished 2 books in 2 days. I'm happy. I think I finished Love Hurts on Thursday as well, so I think that's 3 books in 3 days. Not too bad. Could be a lot worse. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with my progress this week. We'll see how much I read of this tonight and how much of Harry Potter I listen to. But for now, I'm gonna go. Hello there, good morning. It's Sunday, the 19th. Oh my god. Oh, it's actually 1 minute to 12, but it's still morning. Anyway, so yesterday I ended up having a really good reading day. As I told you, I completed The Unhoneymooners, and I think I actually read most of it yesterday. And then I didn't really do any other reading yesterday. I listened to a tiny bit of the Harry Potter audiobook, but like 10 minutes. Yesterday I ended up reading 259 pages of The Unhoneymooners. I'm currently at 2,373 pages. Last night I decided to start reading The Dark Days Pact by Alison Goodman, but I actually think I'm not gonna read this book, like ever. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. Not because I have any issues with this series. I actually quite enjoyed the first one. I ended up giving it like a 3.75, but considering like I liked it, but I just didn't love it. I read it last month, and I just think like there's no point in me reading this book because I just know that I'm not gonna buy the 3rd book. So yeah, I just know that I'm never gonna continue on, and I'm just like, what's the point in reading this if I'm just not gonna read the next one? And I'm not even that interested in it, to be honest. Also, the first book was a pretty slow read. I just don't love the writing style. It takes me quite a long time to read it. So I think I'm gonna put this one down, and I'll end up unhauling it after all the lockdown stuff is over. I'm gonna take a bunch of books to my library because I would like other people to be able to read them. So yeah, I think I'm gonna not read this one ever, which I feel kind of bad about, but also I'm like, you know, why force myself to read something which I know I'm not really gonna love, probably. But I was supposed to read that book for the Care of Magical Creatures Owl, which is to read a book set at sea or on the coast. So I'm actually gonna read a mermaid book, which I got for review many years ago, back in 2014, and it's called Deep Blue by Jennifer Donnelly. So I thought I'd read this one. This is also much shorter. It's only like 350 pages, around about that. So I think I'll be able to get through this one quickly. I haven't read anything. Actually, I listened to another chapter of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, so I'm now on page 205 of that book. But yeah, I just thought, why force myself to read something when I could just not? So yeah, that's my little update. Sorry, that was a lot of rambling. Hello there, good afternoon. It's Monday. I'm actually not feeling very well today. I don't really know why. I haven't actually been feeling very well the last couple of days, and I've been waiting for it to go away, and it's just not. So I actually felt alright yesterday, but today I don't feel very well again. I do have things to update you on. Yesterday I barely read anything because basically I listened to another chapter of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, and then I started reading Deep Blue, I think that's what it's called, by Jennifer Donnelly. And that book was just so bad from the very first page that I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to read this. So I ended up putting that one down. And this morning I was looking for another book to complete that challenge because that's Defense Against the Dark Arts. So it's a book set at sea or on the coast. Anyway, and I found out that Night Owls by Jen Bennett, which is actually in the States, is called The Anatomical Shape of a Heart, I think. Anyway, but in the UK it's called Night Owls. Anyway, that book is by Jen Bennett, and I love Jen Bennett. And I found it on Kindle for 99p. And so I was like, oh, I'm definitely gonna buy that. I bought that. I do actually own a physical copy, so this is good because it will help decrease my physical TBR as well. So yeah, I picked that up and I'm gonna start reading it later today. I've just been working today. I had to do an online class and I had to write an essay, which is only a page, so it's like barely an essay, but I just wanted to get that done. So I finally did that, and I have so much work to do tomorrow. I'm just gonna have a really chill evening and hopefully have a really early night because I am just exhausted. Oh, and I listened to another chapter of Order of the Phoenix today, and that's where we're at. So hopefully I feel better tomorrow. Hello, good morning. It's Wednesday. I didn't talk to you again yesterday because I still was not feeling very well. I'm still not feeling great, but I wanted to come on here and wrap everything up for the week. So all that you missed was I finished 2 more Owls, which is very exciting. Yesterday I read The Tale of Tom Kitten by Beatrix Potter to complete the Potions Owl, which was to read a book under 150 pages, and this book was 58 pages. I didn't give it a rating. This is just like a really short picture book, so I'm not really sure like how to rate that. Anyway, but it was a nice, fun, nostalgic story. I read that yesterday, and I also finished reading Night Owls by Jen Bennett, which was to complete my Defense Against the Dark Arts Owl, which was to read a book set at sea or on the coast, and this book takes place in San Francisco, so yeah, it's a very coastal place. This was actually Jen Bennett's first YA book, and it was definitely my least favorite book that I've read by her. It was still good, but it was just like I prefer her other ones a lot more. So I only ended up giving it a 3.5 out of 5 stars, which isn't low, but it's just like it wasn't as good as the other ones I've read by her. But yeah, that brought my total page count up to 2,819. Woo! And this week I managed to complete 5 of my owls. I finished Love Hurts, Night Film, The Unhoneymooners, The Tale of Tomkin, and Night Owls, which is very successful. So yeah, this has definitely been like my best reading week yet. I have 4 owls left to go and a week left to do it. I have faith in myself, but like I'm also like, I don't know if that's gonna happen. But anyway, that is all that I have for this week's vlog. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know how you guys are doing on the owls down below. I would love to know. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe down below. And I will see you next week with another vlog, and hopefully before that with something else. Bye!